Guys, good morning. It is the 3rd of April today, and I have an update to share with you. I'm not going to do a long rambling talk, so I was going to take you outside and show you what's going on, and we'll go from there. And you're watching Florence Ballard A3060 on film.
Florence Ballard A3060.
Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Without further ado, let's get stuck into another video. Well, why is the Hoover Electron out here? It's the A3472. I wonder what's going on. I wonder what all these boxes are. There's the WD-64. Some mats. Well, let's go and find out, shall we? Hello? Wonder what vehicle we're in. We're inside a van. I wonder why. Well, that's a mystery machine, and that's also a mystery machine. It'll be revealed. That'll probably be 9,000 subscribers. This will be. So, let's do this, shall we? It's the first time driving a van as well. I love the wheels. It's so easy to move on this thing. Slide in, and I'll push her over there. I forgot I put furniture pads on the back of this. Where's the other ones? Have they come off? Bugger. Okay, fair enough. So the wheels are flat out on this one. Hey! This reminds me of being a kid. I used to sit in my dad's van. Oh, she's having a leak. Sylvie. There's still water in her? After like 2 years of not being used. Just weed all over the van. Or whatever else she could have done. Come on. No, we don't do not safe for work on here, don't we? So she's the A3472, September 1986. These are a bugger to move, some ones they are. Right. So, if you haven't guessed what's going on, I am moving. We're not moving permanently in, I've got a place. Not revealing where it is. Those who know, because privacy at the end of the day. I don't want to be revealing anything on YouTube, because I'm only going to give certain people my addresses, but if anyone figures, they figure. So we're moving all my stuff, all the washing machines and appliances, spin dryers too, if we can get them in here. That's 3 in here so far. I've got 5 more to get in. Well, actually 6, because I've got to get the Fisher and Paykel in there, because that's going to door in. So I've got to prioritise what needs to come in here. The A3060's got to come in here, so is the Hoover 6 and the WD-64. Okay, WD-64 maybe next, or no, what have I got outside? Hoover 6. I'll get the A3060 in here next. Fortunately, with these vans you get the wheel arches are there, so they kind of stop that. But we'll see what we can do. We can work some magic. I'm just got to awkwardly go along here. Okay, right, let's continue going. So yeah, got a little apartment. Be renting there for about a year, and then I'll go on to find my own proper place. But yeah, this is it. The moment I've always wanted. So these machines are going to finally get somewhere. This will be the first machine I use when I get there, but she's not being filmed until 2028, this machine. Right, anyway guys, I'm going to get moving on. So yeah, right, we know what one's coming next. Nice possession. The Hoover A3060. She's going to sit next to Sylvie. How nice is that going to look? Right, let's carefully get her in. Last time these have to be bumped in or something. I like the fact these van doors, they open fully wide. but I'll have to redo her vinyl. Anything just to get the machine in, and then she's in, and then tip her up. Crush me in it. Florence and Sylvie on the road together. Oh, the camera's telling me off. It needs new batteries. Wheels are a bugger on this machine, as you can see on the floor. That's what does the kitchen. So I have to be really careful. I have to be really careful putting this machine in. It's a new place. I'll have to drag this on like fabric or something. There we go. Look at that. They're both together. Oh, that looks so good. Nice. Beautiful. Right, she's in. Right guys, that is us. About 3 hours later, we're fully loaded. I'll have a look. Look, fully loaded with everything. That's going to be so fun having to take all that out the other end. Let's be on our way. Mystery. I didn't get to do an update video last night or this evening or everything because I was so busy and so exhausted. It took me about, say, an hour and a half to get everything in. But this is the new place. I've not really shown it. So this is the bathroom. This is a heated towel rack. They've gone for a nice black and greyish white colour. It's a fully furnished apartment, so everything is already provided here. Yeah, so, but it's been done up really nicely. There's one good thing about this place. It's got a hot water heater, a tank. There is no gas in this apartment, so that's really good for me because it means I don't pay any gas. Okay, pay more electric, but I hate gas. So even in a place of my own, I'd never have that. So it's 2 bedroom. This is the spare room. I will be eventually dismantling this bed, and this is where the washing machines and everything will go. At the moment, we've got all the vacuum cleaners. So at the moment, you guys get to see a lot of the vacuums I have. So, the VAC 6131T, Hetty, the Medivac, that's in preservation now, doesn't get used. But I am going to get another Medivac. Pneumatic Basil, George, and this is one you guys don't know I picked up, a new vac. That's an NVE 370. So you've got GVE 370, NVE 370. I picked that up, I think it was like back in December, I think I picked that up, yeah. It needs a new motor, I think, because the motor's bug and something's just fallen. Yeah, those mats are to protect the floor. We're going to put them in sets of 2s, and they'll be where the washing machines are set, because the feet of the machines can put indentations in the carpet, and because this is a rented apartment, obviously I am liable for any damage that happens, including dismantling this bed. They are okay with me doing it. So there's the van I had to bring. Unfortunately, I couldn't fit it in there, so it had to just sit there today. So that's fine. We're going to visit some appliance stores around here because there's a guy, I think you guys know him as, he was Hotpoint King and he's now Mr. SMG or something, 1990s. He knows an appliance store around this place. Well, I'm going to go. It's a bit away from here. So that's the bedding here. And I got the 3 Dysons together finally because they were all cramped in my room. I don't know if I showed you this. Got this off eBay, making the world a little greener. This I picked up 2 years ago. It's an air dryer that is supposed to hang on the wall, but we can't put anything on the walls here. This place is just basically a stopgap. It's not meant to be where I'm going to permanently live. It's just to get out to a different place allow myself to get a job, and then by next year, hopefully, I'll have my own proper house where we can do whatever the hell. Here's all the hoses I've got. So I've got a hot and cold one, and this is what I use to attach to the sink, because we have only cold fill here, so I'll have to use the sink for hot fill. This is some spare parts. Got this of Dorian's Soft Wave, lid in front, tub front. This is the Creeder washer dryer one, and of course that's a 9.5 lid from the 953 LW, because I may need that in future. Only pity is bloody chipped trim. These boxes are probably going to stay as they are. So we've got electric heaters here as well, which is nice. Nice stall here. This is a train part. Tell me, does anyone know what this one's off? I'll tell you. That's off a 1973 stock on the Piccadilly line. Coming home from work, and I went to close the vent because it was cold. This fell into my, basically almost fell on my head. That is so heavy. So I thought, let's put it in my bag. I mean, they're being replaced by the end of this year or so anyway. This is where I come in. I've got an intercom system, and then that goes out into a lobby, and there's an extra door. The lights here are really nice. We've got LED lights, much to my dismay, but hey, I'm not fussed about that. They're nice. As I say, everything here is, that's my alarm system. I did have that go off the first time I came in, and my god, it was really, it was really loud. We're just trying to figure out what's on what circuit here, because I may actually use machines in the bathroom. Run a plug socket to out here or into this room using like one of the work, like, you know, building site leads, and then just plug them in here, hook them over the sink. We've got a clamshell kind of design there. Okay. Here's my bedroom, the master bedroom. So it's nice here. Again, look. Nice design. Oh, what was that? So, there's me. Yeah, looking really messy. I just got out of bed. So, got all this here. Ironing board, and I've even got an iron. It's a Russell Hobbs one. But of course, I'll end up bringing my own irons to use. And there's where I keep my stuff, and another mirror. So I got my own bedding. That's a bag I got from someone who, well, on the railway, as Virgin Trains that is. So I made it kind of homely here. And here, these are off my friend Clara. Those are, and look at my view out here. That's beautiful. If you recognise these table and chairs, Mum gave them for me. So yeah. Heater again. Care Bears. It's nice to actually sleep on a proper bed rather than a sofa. It's thick temper memory foam, this is. I need to get better pillows though. And there's my train seat. So I've got one from a class 319. That's off the C stock with my clothes on it. That's from the Circle line, District line, Hammersmith City line. That's off the D stock, District line. And you've got a seat moquette from the A stock on the Metropolitan line. And I believe that's off the 1967 stock on the Victoria line. Very expensive though, stuff from TfL. But yeah, here's the heaters. They are, I don't know what ones they are actually. They did have their brand on it. Might be Dimplex. And here is the glory. So, these are new additions. I can't reveal them. That one in particular, I can't reveal. But that's the machine I've got here. So it comes with the apartment. It's an Indesit IWD 6143. It's not in the best of conditions. I did bleach it out last night because it was smelling. But it's, I mean, it's done some good. But it's rusted. So I don't have any intentions of using that. There's all the, got a candy. This fridge freezer is so old it requires defrosting. I've got a Lamona induction hob and a Logic integrated oven. But check this extractor fan out that I've got. It's really old. No, it's not that one. Might be this one. I don't even know the brand. I think it's got a centrifugal fan to it. There's some light in here, look at that. It's nice here. Right on the river. So that's for this. So yeah, it's an Indesit. The flat above, I believe, has got a Hotpoint WD-440 in it in polar white. Spin dryers here. I haven't got all the spin dryers because the van was literally at full capacity yesterday. Oh yeah, got a nice New World extractor hood there. So yeah, I'm probably going to reveal that later on. Here's the Zanussi. I don't know what's going on with this machine because of the design of the lid. It makes it impossible to use, and even trying to make a lid for this is just incredibly hard. I want to give it up and give it to someone else, but the problem is that I don't know anyone that will trade anything for it because it's a collection machine. Collection machines I trade, but the problem is there's not many people like these top loaders, and what I often want to trade for is like something more valuable from their collection, like a Hoover New Wave or something like that. So it's like I don't think anyone's going to give that up. I don't know if Witchwasher would have anything that he wants rid of. I don't know. I'll say what he wants, but anyway. So we have the Hoover 6 Interact, Hotpoint WD-64. Look how beautiful she looks. Hoover A3060 and the Hoover A3472. And you're probably wondering, I think I mentioned, the 9530 is back at home. I didn't bring her with us because, number one, I want to bring the machine on by herself. And two, because there was no room in the van. But yeah, these two, unfortunately, now the good thing is with this, is I can do wash races here. But the problem is these two will never see a wash race because this machine is not going to be filmed until 2028 because she's going to essentially stand in for the A3060. Yeah, she's going to stand in for the A3060 when she's retired. This machine will probably not be retired here, be retired in a proper place. But yeah, it's got to look after the place. It's wooden flooring here, unfortunately, so do expect these machines to rattle a lot when they spin. That's going to be fun using that at 1600. So yeah, I'll have to look at how we get the thing hooked up to the sink and then go that way. But we've got these dolly boards to move them on so they don't scratch the floor. Especially the A3060 would do that because of the wheels. But yeah, no, this is where we are. Nice little rug here. Eventually I'm going to put loads of rugs down to make this like carpet. And the TV will go here. And I get Sky installed. I need to look at stuff like that. Oh, she's on. But yeah, you can see there's a bit of bounce to them. But yeah, all looking great here. I've been longing to see these lot lined up together. You know, so it's nice to finally have everything here where it belongs, rather than sat outside in a place like that. I mean, even out here we probably could use a machine if I really wanted to. I mean, but I don't really want to because it would just attract a lot of attention to people. Yeah, I've already met my upstairs neighbour. He was alright. He was telling me how to leave the door open to move everything in. Bad thing though, this fell off the bloody trolley when I took it through the door because I didn't realise there was a step. So the doors in this place are automatic shutting. I think that's to keep the efficiency up here. Oh, I've got a plinth heater as well. I forgot about that. But yeah, so it'd be nice to be able to get this lot up and going. I've got a window that looks like a washing machine as well. I have said eventually I want to get a TARDIS put out here. And actually, I know of a TARDIS around here. Right, anyway. I'm going to get moving something in to use. And then we'll see how it goes. So anyway guys, yes, that's the new place. I thought I'd end that one here. So there you go, I've had that. That on the spin this morning. Figured out there's a Y-piece adapter under there, so I can use hot and cold. Unfortunately, there's no hot fill, so my vintage machines will be on cold fill for a bit, but that's fine, because eventually I will figure out maybe how to use them onto that, I don't know. I will actually film this insert at times, just as a filler video, for when there's nothing else going on. But yeah, it's all worked out really well. Mystery Machine 1, Mystery Machine 2. But yeah, so you can see everything in the daytime now. It's just gorgeous out there. It's about 18, 19 degrees out there. And look at the way that water just flows. It's a bit cleaner than the Thames at least. I love this bridge that's right there as well. So yeah, yes. That's Booper in front of us. I don't know. There was an alarm going off there last night. And I like these lantern things there. There's loads of them around. There's a little chair out there. So yeah, I think we're all good really. That cable's going to stay here, yeah. And maybe I'll get around to using it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And don't forget to keep it supreme and go with the flow.